안녕하세요, 안타키입니다. Welcome to another edition of Let's Speak Korean. Here with us, as usual, is 지승현 선생님, who will guide us through our lesson. 안녕하세요, 선생님.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요, 지승현입니다. It's nice to have you again, so please stay with us. 만나서 반갑습니다.
In our last lesson, we learned how to ask a favor of someone. Before we move on with our new lesson, let's get a quick recap. 선생님, 어제 못 도와드려서 미안해요.
괜찮아요. 친구들이 도와줘서 괜찮았어요.
다음에는 꼭 도와드릴게요.
고맙습니다.
All right. That was what we learned in our last lesson. This time, we're going to find out how to turn adjectives into adverbs. Let's watch the clip now.
여보세요?
마이클입니다. 수지 씨 계세요?
좀 더 크게 말씀해 주세요.
마이클입니다. 수지 씨 계세요?
음악 소리가 너무 커요. 좀 작게 해주세요. 여보세요?
안녕하세요, 수지 씨.
마이클 씨예요? 어제 마이클 씨 전화 기다렸어요.
미안해요. 어제 너무 늦게 집에 들어와서 전화를 안 했어요.
The phone rings and Suji picks it up. Now, she can't hear a thing because the music on the other end is just too loud. But once the music is turned down, she realizes that the person calling her is Michael. So Suji tells him that she's been waiting for his call, but Michael says that he couldn't call her because by the time he got home, it was too late. Well, then let's get a check of the expressions in this lesson. Let's find out how we can convert adjectives into adverbs. All we have to do is add the word 게 to the stem of the adjective to turn it into an adverb. Here are some basic phrases that we will need to learn the new expressions in this lesson, so please repeat after 선생님.
글씨를 쓰다. 글씨를 쓰다. 집에 돌아오다. 집에 돌아오다. 그림을 그리다. 그림을 그리다. 친구 집에서 놀다. 친구 집에서 놀다.
Now let's take a look at the clip to find out how many adverbs we can find. Check for yourself.
좀 더 크게 말씀해 주세요. 음악 소리가 너무 커요. 좀 작게 해주세요.
어제 너무 늦게 집에 들어와서 전화를 안 했어요.
좀 더 크게 말씀해 주세요. 음악 소리가 너무 커요. 좀 작게 해주세요.
어제 너무 늦게 집에 들어와서 전화를 안 했어요.
In the conversation, were you able to pick out the words 크게, 작게, and 늦게? Well, if you did, those are the correct answers. Those are the adverbs. Now, going back to Suji's conversation, what did she say when she couldn't hear Michael on the other end?
좀 더 크게 말씀해 주세요. 좀 더 크게 말씀해 주세요.
Yes, she used the word 크게. 크게 is an adverb that derives from the adjective 크다. Now, 선생님, could you tell us more about this?
Sure. 크다 is an adjective and 크게 is an adverb form that derives from it. An adverb usually describes the adjective which comes after it or the verb in the sentence. So what you can do is add a particle 게 behind the adjective to make it into an adverb form.
Now, that shouldn't be too difficult if you just give it a little practice. Well, then, that is exactly what we're going to do, so please follow along.
크다, 크게, 늦다, 늦게, 예쁘다, 예쁘게, 재미있다, 재미있게.
Nicely done. Now, the key point to remember here is that the adverb comes before an adjective or a verb. All right, then, based on what we have learned, let's practice asking and answering some questions. 글씨가 너무 작아요.
좀 더 크게 써드릴게요.
어제 집에 일찍 가셨어요?
아니요, 일이 많아서 집에 늦게 돌아왔어요.
친구가 그림을 그려주었어요.
그림을 아주 예쁘게 그렸어요.
Time for some extra expressions now. Can you remember what Suji said when she couldn't hear the person on the other end of the line?
좀 더 크게 말씀해 주세요.
Here, 말씀 is the honorific form of the word 말. In Korean, we tend to use honorific forms for people who are older or higher in rank than us, or when we just want to show respect to someone. Now, the one example is the difference between 말 and 말씀, as we just saw. Now, going back to Suji's conversation, she's telling him to speak up so that she can hear him. Now, can you remember what she said?
좀 더 크게 말씀해 주세요. 좀 더 크게 말씀해 주세요.
Now, what was the reason that Suji had to say this?
음악 소리가 너무 커요. 음악 소리가 너무 커요.
음악 is the word for music, and 소리 means noise or sound. All right, well, let's wrap up what we have learned up to this point. So let's go over the expressions one by one, along with the clip.
여보세요?
여보세요?
마이클입니다. 수지 씨 계세요?
마이클입니다. 수지 씨 계세요?
좀 더 크게 말씀해 주세요.
좀 더 크게 말씀해 주세요.
마이클입니다. 수지 씨 계세요?
마이클입니다. 수지 씨 계세요?
음악 소리가 너무 커요.
음악 소리가 너무 커요.
좀 작게 해주세요.
좀 작게 해주세요.
여보세요?
여보세요?
안녕하세요, 수지 씨.
안녕하세요, 수지 씨.
마이클 씨예요? 어제 마이클 씨 전화 기다렸어요.
마이클 씨예요? 어제 마이클 씨 전화 기다렸어요.
미안해요. 어제 너무 늦게 집에 들어와서 전화를 안 했어요.
미안해요. 어제 너무 늦게 집에 들어와서 전화를 안 했어요.
We're now going to go over all of the expressions that we have learned by going over the clip once again. So please use this opportunity to memorize the expressions.
여보세요?
마이클입니다. 수지 씨 계세요?
좀 더 크게 말씀해 주세요.
마이클입니다. 수지 씨 계세요?
음악 소리가 너무 커요. 좀 작게 해주세요. 여보세요?
안녕하세요, 수지 씨.
마이클 씨예요? 어제 마이클 씨 전화 기다렸어요.
미안해요. 어제 너무 늦게 집에 들어와서 전화를 안 했어요.
It's time to learn some accurate Korean pronunciations. This time we are going to concentrate on the double consonant 받침, 리을, 시옷. Okay, now here are some examples of words with the 리을, 시옷 받침. Let's find out how to pronounce them.
외골, 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 골, 골, 골.
Here the 시옷 sound, as you have noticed, is silent and we only hear the 리을 sound. So whatever happened to the 시옷 sound? All right, well, to find out, let's add the vowel sound after this.
외골수로, 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 골세, 골세, 골세.
When a vowel sound follows the 리을, 시옷 받침, what happens is the 시옷 sound comes back alive and we end up with the 쌍시옷 sound. Now this is exactly what happened when we were going over the 기역 시옷 sound, remember? All right then. Now please pay careful attention to how 선생님 pronounces some of these words.
외골, 외골, 골, 골, 외골수로, 외골수로, 골세, 골세.
It's time to wrap up this edition of Let's Speak Korean. In this lesson, we learned how to ask someone for a favor, and we also learned how to tell someone that we'll do something for them. Let's go for a quick review now. 선생님, 비행기표 사셨어요?
아니요, 예약을 늦게 해서 못 샀어요.
같이 못 가서 어떻게 하죠?
괜찮아요. 친구들하고 재미있게 여행하세요.
Well, it's too bad that our little conversation about going on a holiday is all make-believe. Well then, that is all the time we have for now. So until next time, 안녕히 계세요.